versus putting it on the community tab, which I still will. Um, I'm recovering from my little thing done yesterday, taking it easy. I realized that uh, channel shoutouts didn't get out today. I'm planning to work on them tomorrow and get those done, as well as recaps and all that. Um, I had, of course, that little thing removed off of my back, which is really sore. I mean, it's not hurting, but it's just sore. And so I've tried a couple times today because I knew stuff needed to get done to sit here in, y'all can see I'm in my room, in my bed, just relaxing. I've been watching Christmas movies all day and try to type. And when I try to, because it's the left arm, it hurts. So I said, okay, I was told by the doctor, you got to just kind of take it easy. You know, we want that to heal properly and so forth. So, it of course needed to get done and removed, and I'm glad it's done and over with. Hopefully, I don't need anything else, and it's not cancerous or anything. But it was just becoming a little bit of a problem because of where it was located at. So I tried a couple times to put my little tabletop Chromebook, of course, the computer is still down, and try to work on it. And again, every time I tried to move this arm, the left arm especially, to start to type, it hurt. So I've been able to crochet because my left arm, for the most part, when I'm crocheting, stays still. So I've been able to crochet and kind of take it easy, and that arm pretty much stays still. There's not a lot of movement. It's just holding the yarn. So I've been able to do that. And I finished the blanket that really had a time crunch for someone in our church. That one is done, except for the border and the sew-ins, which I didn't have the patience to do today. I needed to get some soap caddies done to make sure that our people that won for the semifinalists and the grand prize winner got mailed out, so I figured I'd do those today. I'm involved with a swap with another channel. I did put that on the community post a couple days ago, so I'm working on their project, their gifts, and so that everything can get out and ready for next week. So I thought I'm going to take today, since really typing, just because of the position I have to be in, really is not conducive today. Let's just take the day off. So I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. They're going to look at this, make sure it's healing properly. I wasn't even allowed to take a shower last night, which really helps me sleep with the fibromyalgia. Not fun, but I made it through the night. But I was able to take a shower today, and they're going to check it and see how it's healing tomorrow. It is getting not as sore as it was earlier today, but it's just still kind of tender, and that whole area is just a little sore. Hi, Maddie. Welcome on in. So I'm just kind of taking it easy. Josh has had a sinus infection, and he has had a cough, and I think, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just recovering. I had a little something that had to be removed off my back here, and I've just kind of taken it easy. I also Josh had a little bit of like a cough, and he's had it, and I think whatever he had, kind of I've gotten, and we had a lot of fluctuation of temperature, and I think I got a little bit of, I was hoping just allergies, which it still may be, but I think it's more like a head cold. They did put me on a little bit of fun prednisone yesterday to just kind of get all this stuff going. So when you have that, of course, you don't feel like eating much, you don't feel like doing much. I've just been tired, and so I said to myself, get the things done that you can do today, which was crochet. Because of where I could put, where I can put my arm, I don't have to move. The place they had to take off, it was right here, and they had to take off. It was a little bump on the back right here. It's not cancerous or anything like that. I can't, some kind of medical term. Don't ask me to pronounce what it was. And just because of the location of where it was growing a little bit more by little bit, and so it was going to become a problem. So we had that removed, and on top of just feeling yucky. So I thought, let me do what, let me do what I need to do, which is kind of just take it easy. Um, and the project that I had to do for the person that ordered the blanket from our church, that had to be done. That had a time limit. So I thought, let me finish that, which I did. I'm working on projects for these. I did this today. I've got one more to do for the gift exchange I'm a part of. I've got soap caddies I need to work on. And so let me do those things. I've watched Christmas movies. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I will get the recaps up. I know they usually come out on Monday, but we'll get them. Oh, well, that's awesome. Uh, Tomorrow I'll get the recaps up and go back. And I will also put 2 channel shout outs somewhere in the day tomorrow, because I realized that got missed today. But again, when I tried to go on the computer and type, it was, oh, that'll be awesome. That's neat. I hope our church is small right now, but as it grows, I hope that would be something that I could do too as well, because it's so much fun. So I just, every time I tried to type of any kind and the way I had to position my arm, it hurt. So I thought, no, it's not worth it. It is getting a lot less sore, but it's just really tender. And of course, when you have fibromyalgia, anything they do really, it makes everything's a little bit more sore than what it would be for someone else that doesn't. And of course, if you're under the weather too as well, you kind of go through the same kind of thing where you're kind of like, everything's a little bit more sore, everything kind of feels a little bit much and so forth. So they didn't put me on antibiotics, but I think I said to my mom today, I think I've had something. I certainly sound like I sound better than I have over the weekend. But I just thought I want to get better. I will be on Big Jack story time tomorrow, or not Big Jack story. Well, I will. I'd be on Big Jack story time with the Ladies Journal, which I'm looking forward to. And I noticed kind of when I talked today, hi Castle, when I talked today, I kind of had where I started talking, and after a while, my voice kind of, and you could put hashtag, excuse me, guys, hashtag blessed in the chat if you'd like people to connect with your channel. I just did this as a spur of the moment thing. As you can see, as I started talking, oh, I'm sorry, Maddie. Talking today, I kind of lost my voice, so I thought, you know what? Let me just take it easy and do what I can do, take it easy and so forth. So I'm planning to get up with Bible verses tomorrow, songs that have to get caught up and all that kind of stuff. Last week we had, of course, my son-in-law lost a close family relative, so that was a difficult week last week. And oh my goodness, I hope you feel better. And so, there was a lot went on last week too as well. And so getting over it and getting over the hump. I've been starting to save some craft projects, guys. Because we do live every day during December, and I've been thinking how to do that this year. And I think what we're going to do and the way we're going to organize that this year is we're going to just find a craft project. It's going to be a simple, oh, that's good. I love that. I take a shower every night and day because it helps with the fibromyalgia, and I was so miserable that I couldn't have a shower last night. And I thought to myself, maybe those nightly showers really don't help, but they do. They really help me sleep, and they help the soreness and the stiffness. And I'm like, oh, I missed it. I could not wait to get in the shower after I woke up this morning. But I've been thinking how we're going to work December's lives. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a craft project every day. I'm going to find some way of doing a really cute craft project. What I want people to realize, and we'll throw in, maybe not every day, but we'll throw in Also, oh, that's good. Some, what is it? I can't think of it. We'll throw in some, crochet and crochet and so forth, and rocking in the virtual background behind us because it's getting colder outside. But we're going to throw in some craft projects, and I want people to realize something about when we do craft projects. I don't care whether we're doing crochet projects, craft projects, whatever we're doing, it is always an opportunity for you guys to come in and do hashtag blessed and connect and grow with people, no matter what we're doing. If we're crocheting, if we're showing a craft project, I have little those red little shot plastic glasses from that are disposable from Dollar Tree. I'm getting clear plastic ornaments. We're going to make those because when we go visit my husband's family in Indiana, I always bring something for the kiddies. And so I'm going to be doing those. I've got some snowman ideas too, because hi Ellen, I love snowmen tremendously. So I'm going to be doing some snowmen, but whatever we do, we're always going to be doing. You always can come in here and do hashtag blessed. That is your crochet hook so that you can start connecting and connect and grow and connect with other people no matter what we're doing. We have until the 17th, guys. We have 4 shoeboxes that need to be filled. We've raised $24 so far for those 4 shoeboxes, $10 a box to track it, each one, and they're about halfway filled. So we still need to fill those shoeboxes. Hi, Shatikwa, for Samaritan's Purse, and we have until the 17th. I will tomorrow put a list on a community tab so you guys know what we have, and we will probably be doing a special live on Thursday for more funds raising for those shoeboxes, because we still need to fill them shoeboxes from Blessed to Crochet. So we're going to be doing those. So if you guys have any cute little craft projects you would like to send, go ahead and do that. I don't know if this year I'm going to do. I really want to do the Christmas connection thing, and it may be very similar to last year. I don't know yet. And I think what I have pretty much decided as far as the Bible, as far as the devotions, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and get the devotions I have until July 1st. And then instead of trying to get caught up July and August and September and October, because of everything that happened with the computer and other things that happened, they just fell by the wayside. There was just a lot of stuff that was going on, and of course I did not realize after everything I had medically after my aunt passed, I really was struggling for a while there. Energy level and all that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do with the devotions, I think I pretty much decided, is I'm still going to roll out the Bible verses. And I'm going to go ahead and do them till the end of December, because this way, when I do put out the devotions, I can sync those two together still. So when you see the devotions roll out in January, they're going to be for July 1st onward. And it will actually say the July date, just so that they're in order of exactly how they go. Just because the new devotions aren't out doesn't mean you guys can't go back and watch them. There's a lot of really, really good content in there. And I may, as soon as we get this computer up, start doing them again and getting them caught up. But I'm not going to pressure myself to get them caught up by the end of the year, because we have probably about 5 more months of the devotional book by Billy Graham. And then we're going to go into a devotion book by Lisa Harper. And that'll take us onward for the rest of the year. So that's what I pretty much decided at this point. course, if the computer hadn't gone down, we would have been probably caught up a little bit more, but things are what they are. But that is the plan. But I will still continue to roll out the Bible verses. I still have a couple weeks worth of devotions to put out that I recorded, and we'll go ahead and get that. And then, of course, we start the Advent devotions in December. So we'll do those and kind of take a break from the other and then restart these up. But when they restart up, you're going to see the date on the top so that you can see this from July, 1st and 2nd and 3rd, even though it's coming out in January, we'll still be rolling as if we're doing them. It'll just be a little bit behind, but that's okay. But then this way, when they do come out, I can connect the short Bible verses with them. Now, what I will start doing is in January, when we run out of Bible verses in that book, in the devotion book, there was other Bible verses in there. So what I'm going to do is really go through the Bible verses that were in the Billy Graham devotion, and I'll look through and just start marking them down, and that way we'll really cover all of the Bible verses that were kind of in the devotions itself. So that's why I figured I don't know how many months I will get of Bible verses from just doing that, but then I'm going to go back into the devotion and pick out all the Bible verses that were just ones that were added into the devotions, so we can truly cover all of them. I'm having my tea, but I've been trying to rest my voice today because I want to have a voice tomorrow. It doesn't sound like I'm, dealing with all this stuff